Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're exploring the world of healing meditation, specifically through Kelly Howell's guided meditation. Now, you might be thinking, oh, another meditation session, but this one kind of goes beyond just relaxation. It taps into this really interesting idea that our minds can actually influence our physical health.
Yeah, it's really fascinating how guided meditation, it's almost like a bridge between, your conscious thoughts and your body's innate healing abilities. It's kind of like having this internal coach guiding you towards a state where healing can flourish.
So it's not just about like clearing your mind. There's a more like active, almost purposeful element to it.
Exactly. And there's actually a scientific basis for this mind-body connection. And the meditation highlights this by pointing out the body's ability to produce neurochemicals, these tiny chemical messengers that regulate a whole range of functions, including healing.
Okay, so our bodies are producing these healing chemicals all the time.
Yeah, think of it this way. Your body has its own internal pharmacy. And what's so fascinating is that a growing body of research suggests that our thoughts and emotions play a key role in influencing which prescriptions get filled, meaning the types and amounts of those neurochemicals that our bodies produce.
So if I'm like stressed or anxious, my body is churning out a different cocktail of chemicals
Mhm.
than when I'm feeling calm and joyful.
Precisely. And that's where guided meditation comes in. By consciously shifting our mental and emotional state, we can kind of nudge our internal pharmacy towards producing those healing chemicals.
I'm starting to see why this goes beyond just relaxation. It's almost like we have this untapped power
Yeah.
to kind of steer our own healing process.
Absolutely. Now, Kelly Howell's meditation uses some pretty vivid imagery and techniques to help you tap into that power. For example, it starts with a visualization, a journey to an ancient healing temple that's perched high above the sea.
You know, I was actually curious about that. What's the significance of this temple imagery? Why not just imagine like a peaceful meadow or something?
Well, consider this. Temples across cultures and history, they're often seen as places of sanctuary, where people go to connect with something larger than themselves, to seek healing and guidance. So by inviting you to journey to this temple, the meditation is kind of setting the stage for this deep inner transformation.
So it's about creating a mental space where healing can take place. That's
Mhm.
really interesting. Now, you mentioned the journey to the temple. What makes that journey so important in this context?
Well, it's not just about arriving at the destination, it's about the process of getting there. As you climb the path, you're guided to connect with your senses. You can feel the rough stones beneath your feet, hear the cries of seabirds overhead, smell the salty air.
It's almost like a symbolic shedding of the everyday world, right? With each step, you're leaving behind your worries and stresses.
Exactly. And that process of letting go, it's crucial for creating a receptive state of mind, a state where those healing chemicals can really start to flow.
So we've climbed this rugged path. We've left the everyday world behind. And now we find ourselves at the entrance of this grand healing temple. What happens next?
Well, just imagine stepping through those heavy temple doors. You enter a space of profound peace and tranquility. You see gleaming marble columns, perhaps a fountain with water cascading down, and the air is filled with the scent of exotic flowers.
It's like stepping into a different world. But it's not just about like the visual details, is it?
Right, the meditation then guides you to settle down on soft cushions and pillows. And this is where it starts to weave in some powerful physical relaxation techniques, focusing on the breath.
I can see how that would amplify the feeling
Yeah.
of being in like a safe and nurturing space. But how does the breath work tie into the healing aspect?
It's fascinating, really. Deep conscious breathing triggers a cascade of physiological changes in the body. It slows the heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and eases muscle tension. This not only relaxes the body, but also calms the mind.
So by focusing on something as simple as our breath, we're
Well,
essentially sending a signal to our whole system. Like it's okay to let go, to release those pent-up anxieties.
precisely. And as that physical tension releases, you start to feel a shift in your emotional state as well. You get that sense of coming home, of finally letting go of all the burdens you've been carrying. And with that release, there's this beautiful surge of confidence, a renewed belief in your ability to heal and thrive.
It's interesting how the meditation links physical relaxation to emotional well-being, almost like they're two sides of the same coin.
They absolutely are. Now, once you've settled into this state
Yeah.
of deep relaxation and confidence, the meditation guides you to visualize your future. You see a path extending out before you, bathed in this luminous, sparkling light.
It's like a path illuminated with possibility, leading towards a brighter future.
Exactly. And as you walk along this path, You're encouraged to use positive affirmations, to declare your intentions for healing and well-being. You start by envisioning renewed vitality within the next year, then radiant health within 5 years.
So it's not just about passively observing this path. It's about actively engaging with it, almost like you're planting seeds of intention along the way. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. These
Yeah.
affirmations are like powerful suggestions you're planting in your subconscious mind. And the visualization helps to amplify their impact.
It's like giving those intentions a tangible form,
Yeah.
something you can actually see and experience.
Precisely. Now the visualizations continue to unfold. As you move along the path, you imagine achieving a sense of unity and wholeness within 10 years. And then this incredible expansion of love throughout your lifetime. What stands out to you about this progression?
Well, it's interesting how it starts with personal well-being, with that focus on individual health and vitality. But then it expands outward, encompassing a sense of connection and love for others. It's almost like healing isn't just about ourselves. It's about our relationship to the world around us.
That's a beautiful insight. It speaks to the idea that true healing is holistic, encompassing our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Now, perhaps the most intriguing part of the meditation comes next, the golden light. You step onto a bridge of shimmering golden light, and then into a field where this light completely surrounds you, swirling around and through your body.
Okay, I've got to ask, why golden light? It seems to pop up a lot in spiritual practices. And even in mythology, is there something inherently special about it?
It's fascinating, isn't it? Across many spiritual traditions, golden light is associated with cleansing, purification, and divine energy. It represents a higher vibration, a source of healing and enlightenment. So by immersing yourself in this golden light, the meditation is inviting you to tap into that transformative power.
So it's not just a random visual detail. It's layered with symbolism and meaning. But how does it connect to the actual healing process? Is it purely symbolic, or is there something more going on?
That's where it gets really interesting. The meditation links this golden light to the transformation of your DNA. You're guided to imagine this light, infusing your DNA with health and perfection, activating your body's innate healing abilities. Now, this might sound a bit far-fetched, but there's a concept called cellular memory that might shed some light on this.
Cellular memory. I've heard that term before,
Right.
but I'm not sure I fully understand it.
Yeah, it's the idea that our cells, they can hold on to experiences and emotions, not just on a physical level, but on an energetic or emotional one. Think of it like this. Every cell in your body has a story to tell, and those stories can influence your overall health and well-being.
So if we've experienced trauma or prolonged stress, those experiences might leave an imprint on our cells, almost like an energetic scar.
Exactly, and this is where the golden light comes in. By visualizing this light infusing our DNA, we're essentially rewriting those cellular stories, replacing any imprints of illness or negativity with positive healing energy.
So it's almost like a cellular cleanse, clearing out the old baggage and making space for something new and vibrant to emerge.
That's a great way to put it. It's about tapping into the body's innate wisdom and its incredible capacity for self-renewal.
It really makes you appreciate the interconnectedness of everything, like how our thoughts and emotions and even our past experiences can have this impact on our physical well-being. But does the meditation just like leave you in this state of blissful golden light?
Well, that's the remarkable part. It gently guides you back to your everyday awareness, but with this newfound sense of peace and empowerment. You carry that feeling of connection with you, along with the understanding that you always have access to that inner sanctuary, that place of healing within yourself.
So it's not about escaping reality. It's more about equipping yourself with the tools to navigate it with more resilience and awareness.
Exactly, and the tools you learn in the meditation, the breath work, the visualizations, the positive affirmations, those are all techniques you can integrate into your daily life. It's not about relying on external sources for healing, but about activating the incredible potential that already exists within you.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like learning a new skill.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect to master it after just one lesson. You need to practice
Mm.
to kind of build that muscle memory.
That's a great analogy. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
And that's why Kelly Howell emphasizes the importance of making this a regular practice. You know, it's not just a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery and healing.
You know what I find really empowering about
Yeah.
this whole concept is that it puts you in the driver's seat. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstance or illness, you become an active participant in your own healing journey.
Yeah, it's a profound shift in perspective. And it all starts with recognizing that power, that innate capacity we all have to heal and thrive.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive. I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of the power of healing meditation. And I'm definitely inspired to incorporate some of these techniques in my own life.
It's been a pleasure exploring this with you. And as you embark on your own journey of healing, here's a final thought to ponder. What if, like that golden light and the meditation, you could consciously direct energy and attention towards healing and well-being? In your everyday life, what incredible transformations might be possible?